So which of you guys had a favourite bar in Soy Made in Thailand bar complex? You want to have a look for it now? Because this is what it looks like now. It was quite popular just a few years ago, and it went downhill at the same time roughly that Soy 7 went downhill. This is what it's ended up as. They've taken the roof off, look. So that's the end of that by the look of it. I'll just show you now, just show you through the place. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I think this came as a bit of a surprise to most of these bar owners, as I understand it. This is Soy Made in Thailand, the lower section. If you know the area, the lower section is the larger area where the majority of the bars were. And then further up there's a narrow road that runs up to Bacau, which has bars on each side. And they rebuilt some brand new bars higher up there just before COVID. I don't know whether they had this in mind. Maybe that was what they were going to do. But 2 weeks ago, the bar owners got notices saying, finish, you're out, gone, goodbye, because the land has been sold. The whole of this section, the whole of this lower section has been sold to a developer. And the developer does not want bars here. They're going to develop something. I mean, it's probably going to end up being a big fancy hotel, I would guess. You know, something like the Edge or whatever. You know, it's probably going to be something like that. But it's certainly not going to be bars. Because all the people who are the bar owners have all been told, move all your stuff out. This is finished, it's gone. In fact, I believe that some of the bar owners have actually moved some of the stuff down to Soy 7. And it's funny how things work out, but it just may be that the demise of Soy Made in Thailand may possibly be the revitalization of Soy 7. You never know, do you, the way things are. I mean, having said that, the powers that be really want the bars away from the beach. So whether that'll happen, we don't know. But if you look at where this piece of land finishes, it finishes at the bottom of Tree Town. So it looks like this has all been planned out. All these bars here are going, the whole lot, up to this point here. Now this is where Tree Town starts, the lower part of Tree Town, if you like, from the bottom going upwards. This is the bottom of Tree Town. Now if you look, you'll see where this barrier is. We just passed the barrier, and there's Tree Town. Yeah, and if you think about it, this may have all been planned, because the upper section of Made in Thailand, where the narrow road is, which I'll show you a little later in the video, that is actually parallel or alongside Tree Town. It runs along the bottom part of Soy Bacau. So that's possible that this was all pre-planned. But obviously they didn't tell the bar owners, did they? And you'll see when we go in the bars, some of the bars have already bed renovated. So they obviously didn't know. I mean, renovated, waiting for a reopening time in December. So when we walk through, I'll show you. We'll go up that road again there, that little narrow road. We'll go up that one in a minute when I've finished taking you through here. But I'll take you through and show you exactly what the state of the place is. So the bar owners have removed just about everything that they can do, and that's of any use to them. The only thing left, as you can see, are the concrete bars themselves and what have you. And then when the time period that they've given for the bar owners to move their stuff out, which was a couple of weeks, I think it finishes very soon, then the bulldozers will come in, and then the whole thing will be flattened, and that'll be the end of that. And you'll end up with another hotel, probably. I'm guessing. I have no idea. It's just a pure guess. But that's the way things seem to be going, isn't it? So less and less bars. But this was a big bar complex. If you know the area, if you remember it, it was quite big, and it used to be very popular. Going back maybe 3 years before COVID, it was quite 3-4 years before COVID. It was quite popular, and it did tend to go a bit quieter in the last 2 or 3 years, I would say. As we come through here, I'll just show you. Obviously, some of the bars are a complete mess, but there's a couple further down on the right which have obviously been fully, renovated, waiting for the reopening. They look really like brand new. But look at the state of it. And they didn't get much warning. So that's another bar complex which we have to say goodbye to. But having said that, they've built Tree Town. So I suppose it's half a dozen of one and 6 of the other, you know what I mean? Really, they're just moving things away. Further up toward Bacau is the plan, it would appear. Somebody's still got to move their pool table out there. Now you see these bars on the right here. These have been repainted and retiled or cleaned up, if you look at them. Some of the bars there and on the right, they didn't know what was going to happen, because that was not like that before. That's been redone, I'm sure, to try to get it ready for the reopening probably in December or sometime in December. The beginning or the end, but sometime in December is when I would think it will be reopening, and the bars will reopen. So someone's got a mad scramble on their hands to shift the bar and move it somewhere else. But I'll just take you back up to the top now. We'll just run down here. I'll show you the rest of this, and then we'll come back up, and I'll take you up to the top, up to where it joins the corner of Tree Town, joins the edge of Tree Town. I'll show you that. So here's the big shrine. So we walk up this little road here, and this narrow road takes you directly up to Soi Buakhao, to where Trench Town is, if you're not sure where on Buakhao, if you know Trench Town. And where the Cascon Bank used to be, they've also removed that as well. That's no longer there. So this is just like massage places and nail places and hairdressers and things like that here. And then you come into the bar area. See, these are all the newer bars on the right and the left. It's actually, they've extended the area to the left has been extended. I'll take you to the top and turn around and show you that extension as we come back down again, and you'll see what I mean. This is where they were live streaming before COVID. Well, not before. Well, actually, during the earlier part, the first year of COVID, many of these bars were live streaming. Actually, right in the bar, and they had the girls all lined up with the big circular lights and the the cameras, the iPhones and all the rest of it, and they were all, many of them were live streaming here. Now they're all for sale. They're all up for bar for sale, bar for sale. See, most of them are for sale here. See? I don't know why, because it's right next to Tree Town. I mean, if you walk through, I'll take you through in a minute, and you'll see how close this is to Tree Town. You probably don't realise it, but it's right next to Tree Town, and there's a little passageway through which has got bars on it as well. So you may not be aware of that, but the upper section of Made in Thailand is right next to Tree Town. There's just a few yards, a few meters in between it. Yeah, there's Trench Town ahead on Bacau, if you know where that is. And the market's just to your left side, and Tree Town is just to the right. A matter of like 1 minute's walk, not even that maybe. So we'll turn round here and I'll come back down again. Now as we come back down, I'll just turn to the right and walk into the bar complex. And it used to be only one bar deep, and then the second row of bars there were only a few, one or two of them. Now there's 3 rows of bars, and they're obviously getting ready for the reopening, because if you look at them, they're being done up here. And further down they've got lights on, they've got people painting and what have you. So this is going to be the new the new Made in Thailand area. It actually, in a way, it is part of Tree Town. You know, a Freudian slip there, I think, because it really is. And when we walk through to the left, I'll show you what I mean about how close it is. So yeah, guys, obviously thinks he's going to do okay there. He's painting his bar bright orange. So we come across down here, and we cross directly across Made in Thailand, and then go across again. You'll see there's lots of people busy working in these upper bars. You see, there's people down the bottom on the right. There's lots of people working down there. If you turn around and look the other way, there's lots of people working up here. You see? I won't go up and disturb them, but I'm just going to show you it's getting quite busy around here, with people busy working, doing stuff, expecting a reopening in the not too distant future. But if we turn the left then and continue through this bar complex, there's a few bars on each side. There's a little short road here, and then you're into Tree Town straight away. You watch, you'll see. Now this used to be all open ground. I mean, I used to cut through here before to get down to Made in Thailand, and this was all open ground in front. But now, of course, it's all bars. There you are, that's Tree Town. That's the corner of Tree Town. You see that conical shaped building, which you remember they put the roof on that recently? That's Tree Town. So it's all going to be part of the same thing, all going to be one massive complex by the look of it. So they don't need the lower section, I suppose, in a way. The lower section is gone, and I don't think it'll be missed. So if you just go down here, and you remember when we walked up the road from second row, we walked all the way up. Sorry, Made in Thailand, and we came to a barrier, a red and white barrier. Well, that barrier is just down here in front of you now. You can see it in the distance there. That's, we walked the other direction. We came round and then we walked back down again. That shows you exactly the layout. Okay. Anyway, I just thought I'd just show you what had happened to Made in Thailand, because maybe some of you guys had favourite bars there, but of course it's all finished and gone now. That's the end of it. So just a quick video to update you guys, and I shall wrap it up there. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe and like and share and ring the bell, and I shall see you in the next video.